Hi, we've got here. Hello everyone. I hope you haven't been waiting too long. It looks like we had a little glitch with the internet just not deciding to work. And so I had some problems and finally it's came back. So I'm just checking to make sure we're live on the page. That we are, which is great. Yeah. It's a shocker of a day here today. Wild, windy, woolly. I just had a quick look before we came live to see what our temperature was. We've nearly hit 43 degrees. Our expected top is 44. And the wind gusts are around 67 kilometres. So they're really, really strong. So, yeah, it's hot and windy, and I know I've only been out early this morning and the wind was horrendous. Fingers crossed there's no fires today, because the last thing we need is a fire. It's just going to go woof if it does go. So that's where we're at, you know. So anyway, couple of things. Our last chance list, there's quite a number of items on low inventory, so please, if you're looking for something, my bet is to order it now so you don't miss out. At the moment, the large cut and emboss machine is on low inventory, our C6 envelopes, and our heat tool is not available till January. Hi Lucia. Yeah, I know, it is shocking that winds are just burning when you go outside. It is really, really bad. So it's the way it is. So I'm going to flip the camera down. You don't need to see my ugly mug. And we'll get on to today's stuff. Just one moment. I've got to get it right. And go on to the days when Facebook would allow me to, now I've just got to get this right, set this up prior to being online. Just a little bit of get the cameras right. In a little bit, that should do it for you all. Okay. Yes, I loved it when we used to be able to do it ourselves. Prior to getting online, it made life a lot easier. All right. We've only got a couple of weeks before our mini catalogue and celebration comes about. For anyone who doesn't know what celebration is all about, what it is, if you spend in Australia $100 on products from either the mini catalogue or the annual catalogue or online exclusives, you can choose any product out of this for free. And there are some great ones. And I can't show you this. We go live on the 7th of January. And this catalogue is available till the it's right in front of me. Till the 28th of February. So you've got 2 months in which to purchase these products. And once, 99% of the time, once they're gone, they're gone. So you've got this beautiful mini catalogue. Again, I can't open it to show you anything. I haven't ordered any of the products yet. I've got one, but that's as far as it goes. So I'll get rid of those out of the way. So today I have decided, stuff everywhere here at the moment, and I had it just before. There we go. Right here. Oh, it was right under my nose and I couldn't find it. How bad was that? I'm going to use the Happy Hibiscus Bundle. Now this bundle is a set of stamps and they're photopolymer, so they're see-through. We then have So you've got 12 stamps in there, and it's a 2-step stamping. So for anyone that doesn't know, so we've got 3 flowers, and there you've got the 3 outlines. So they're the fill-in, that's the outline. You've got 2 different types of leaves to do the same. You've got a sort of a bit of a crosshatch bundle there. You've got thanks for being so kind, congratulations, and you make me smile. So we're going to use this set today, but I'm not stamping from it. Okay. I'm going to use the dies, and we are using the hybrid embossing folder. I'll just get this out. It is a beautiful bundle, this. I really love it. I hope you can see it there. Just if you can see the beautiful detailed flowers that is in there. It is absolutely beautiful. Now when I talk hybrid, hybrid means that you can use your embossing folder to cut and emboss all at the same time. Excuse me. This is what it does. So for those of you, I'm going to get it out, so please bear with me if it wobbles while I'm doing it, because my table's not very stable. Sorry about this. So when you're doing this, you're going to need plate number 1. Just sending stuff flying, that's all I need to do. Right, plate number 1. You're going to take your embossing folder, and I always suggest that you do this, whoops, we're not in camera. I suggest we do this when you set it up. So I've got my logo this side down. So I'm hoping you can see. I'm just going to wait for the camera to catch up, because it's always a bit slow. Then I can see whether I'm actually in camera for you to see. Right. We're in camera, that's good. So that you will see that, if I use the grey, you will see that there's 2 large flowers and a small flower. And the die will fit over those, and you know when you've got it right, because it just clicks there, it won't move. So when I do it, I always do it first. Can't guarantee that it won't move. I then take my piece of cardstock, close this down, and then you use your plate number 4, just as if you would do for 3D embossing. And I'll just move this back or it won't go through. And I'm just going to go through very carefully. Please, I'm sorry if it's wobbling all over the place. So move this out of the way. So when you've done it, as you can see, I'll open it up, and there's the beautifully embossed piece of paper. But then when I lift it, there it has cut those beautiful images. And how great is that? And how simple is that? So I'm a lover of the hybrid folders. I think they're really, really good. So I wanted to show you that so that you could see it. Hello, Cherry! Surviving up there? So, absolutely beautiful. So the card I want to make is a congratulations card, which could be for wedding, someone who's done well, anything like that. So what I've gone and done, because I've done a little practice beforehand, is I've got some petal pink on my block, only because I wanted to really water it down. So I've got my Wink Stella and really bringing it quite watery. So it's really more the Winker Stella than anything else. And I'm just going to make sure I test it first because I only want it very, very light. So I'm just going to test it perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill the centre. I want it to look like a normal flower. Now I'm hoping you can see this on camera because it is extremely light. I'll bring it up a bit closer when I've got it done. I'm just putting it in there. And as it dries, it becomes a lot lighter. So if you can see that, I have just put some colour, just a little bit to give it a bit of definition. So I hope that's a little bit better now. I wanted it to be very light cherry, so that's why it's going to be hard for you to view on camera. So there it is, just a little bit into the centre of the flower. I mainly wanted the flower white, so that is why we do it. So I'll just quickly do these others, and that allows them to dry. And this particular flower that I'm doing now has like little petals on it, so I've got to be careful not to put it in the petals. Like, you know how on a flower they fold over? So you can see there where it's those folded over leaves that are sitting there. So I've just got that just like so. And then the last one I'm going to use is this one for our inside. And again, I'm just putting a little bit of colour in the centre there. And it's more just to create the colour. And I'll bring that up for you to have a look at. So there it is there. And Winker Stella and a little bit of ink. I love it as a colouring medium. I think it's really good. Now, just because I've got a lot more here on my block doesn't mean I can't use it. It had dried before I came on air, and I just added a little bit more wink, and it colours beautifully. So I'll keep that aside, ready for future use. Now I've got a piece of basic white cardstock, 21 centimetres by 14.9, and I've scored it at 10.5 centimetres. So I'll fold that over. It's a quick and simple card that I'm going to be doing. How's everyone going with their Christmas shopping? Are you done? I'm not. I'm way behind. Well, when I say way behind, I'm further than I thought I was. So I'm going to glue this layer down to the soft sea foam. So the soft sea foam is 10 centimetres by 14.4, and the white I cut it at 9.7 by 14.1. Because I only want, well, you can tell it's warm. My glue is coming out real quick. So all I want is just the border, just a hint of a border coming out. Now I have to say I've had this stamp set for a little while, but because we're busy doing Christmas cards, I didn't bring it out. And I thought, well, it's just a bit over a week to Christmas, what, 9 days? You don't want Christmas cards now. Christmas cards are over. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back so that everybody get their Christmas cards sent and done. I was making some tags for the Christmas presents yesterday, so the ephemera packs have been handy for that, making the things really. Oh, so you're going shopping tomorrow, are you? Yeah. The last couple of things Ferdy and I have got to do, we're planning to do it tomorrow. because we've got Saturday night out for a friend's birthday, which is his birthday on Saturday night, and I have my granddaughter's birthday on. Oh, thank you, Lucia. I'm glad they all liked it. So all the boys home yet for Christmas, or are they going to be home a bit later? Okay, we've just mounted that on with dimensionals to give it a bit of height. Now, where's my little... I did a lot of things ahead of time because, you know, you don't need to see me die cutting everything out. So I've got some leaves here, and I don't know which leaves I'll use this time. I know what I used on my sample one. I'm thinking of changing it around. So I've got some petal pink flowers. Sort all these out. Just chucked them in there, and that's where I left it. And that is why I use the petal pink in the background. And if you're colouring with blends or anything, always remember, especially on this one, that there's a stamen sitting right up in the middle. I don't know if you can see it there. Let that camera catch up. Oh, that's good that Dan will be home in time. Yeah, she's doing real well. They kept her in a second night, which she wasn't very happy about, but they just wanted to observe her because she just took too long to come out this time. So you can see the stamen there. So that's something that's, when you're colouring with blends, you can remember to leave that and, whoops, get the right spot. Oh, I'm moving it around. Sorry, guys. Come on, come on. Here I was showing you, pointing at it, and I'm not even in focus or in camera. Come on, let's get it back. I can understand why they've got the delay, but gee, it's sometimes so long. So there you go, there's the stamen there. Yeah, no, come back, come back, come back. Oh dear, how painful is this? Come on, Facebook, be nice. So there's the stamen, nice and simple and easy to remember. I don't know, Facebook like to make things difficult for everybody. So I've cut 3 large flowers. I've got a small one, a fourth one for inside. And then I've got some other bits here. So I haven't grabbed my piercing mat, but what I'm going to do is in my hand, I'm just going to give it a squeeze so that it gets that. Use my palm of my hand to create the flowers to come up. I might as well do the other one while I'm at it. So just create the flower, give it some dimensional, and then do exactly the same thing, just squashing it into your hand and causing it to rise. Lucia, I used your tip the other day for the glue, and boy, I was amazed at how many days I had with the glue that was still in the thing, and being able to cap it, we've made it a lot more fun. So thank you for that. Hello Rhonda, nice and warm for you too? Right, I'm just going to get my large flower. I'm just going to put a dab of glue, just a small amount, in the centre of each of these. Rhonda, I'm using the Happy Hibiscus Bundle. So there we go. Take your pick tool. This is fabulous for this. So I'm just going to take that, line up where I want it to go, and pop it in place. Bingo! There it is. So don't forget, It's not just for taking backs off your dimensionals. Come on, darling, get into place. There we go. You can use it for picking up, putting embellishments on, and even doing little jobs like this, just to get it to go. And it's decided it's not going to play happy. I have grabbed the wrong one that's nice and wriggly and moves and does all the things that I don't want it to do. Yeah, you're right, Lucia. It really amazed me because I ended up probably making 30 tags and I still was using leftover glue, and I was really amazed. So it's one tip. So everybody out there, go and have a look at Lucia's Thursday tip, and where she talks about adhesive and how to use the glue. It's a great idea. I'll credit her for it, so you can go and watch her. So what I want to do is I'm going to judge where I want my flowers to go. I want to work out where they're going to go. And with the leaves this time I was thinking maybe using, I actually like these, I call them a geranium leaf. I might see if I can zoom in a little bit further because I seem to be a long way away. Oops. How's that? Is that a lot better for everybody? So as I was saying, it's like a little geranium leaf, but I think it's a hibiscus leaf. So I'm debating between that one or the one I used before, which was that one. I think I might use the hibiscus one, the different one this time, just to make a different look. Because you don't want to see the same as what I'm going to show you. I'm going to pop those there, and then these will pop in around here to create an effect. There we go. Oops. I think the hot weather is not helping the glue to adhere. Yes, it's hard to get it right, isn't it, Lucia? I know you've had trouble. I liked it before they changed it, where you could set it up prior to going live, and you knew the minute you flipped the camera down, it was exactly where you wanted it. I've just about completed my second roll of this beautiful gold twine that you can get. I tend to use it for everything now. When I want a bit of gold, it is such a nice fine gold twine, and twine is always handy to use, so it's a really good product, that. So I'm just gonna take a bit of a loop and run it around my hand a few times. Not really fussed that it's not even, and I'm just going to loop it. I'm just going to sit it down. I'm going to take a little bit of tape, just a small amount to adhere it in place. So I'm just going to take it and pop it there because I'm going to cover that up. And I'm not worried that these are a bit loose because I need to adjust these as I stick them down. Now, I don't know about you, I usually take off the backing when I'm working because it is handy, and like in this case where I don't want this flopping everywhere, I can still adhere that down. There we go. So that's where I want this to go. I'm going to get my dimensionals, and I'm going to carefully just bend I don't want to use the bone folder, because if I use the bone folder, I'm going to end up getting rid of all the thing. It is a great bundle, isn't it, Rhonda? It really is. It's a very versatile bundle, and it's something that you can use with a lot of other products as well. So I'm going to pop that one just like so. Put that one down there. And I'll do the same with this one. Pop a dimensional on in the middle. I don't want it to flatten it completely. I want it to sit up. So we're going to do this. And I'll sit this one slightly tucked in under there, just like so. Then I'm going to take my leaves and I'm just going to bend them a little bit, because this particular one, if you look closely, you can see it's got the little slits down the middle, and by bending them a little bit you just give a bit of dimension. So I'm just going to get a tiny bit of glue. And I'm going to pop one in under there. Lift the twine up. Let's help it sit better. I'll do the same with the next one. Just create a little bit of dimension to the leaves. Pop a little bit of glue. I'll pop that one in under there, just like so. Put my third leaf in those. They're very delicate, so you need to be extra careful. Hello, Miss Kay, how are you feeling? And we'll pop another one just there. So there we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look really effective? So I'm going to take my little flowers. Oh, I was not going to use that. Pop that there. I'm going to use some little mini dimensionals on the back of these. And just pop a mini dimensional. Pop my flowers. Now that may be different to what I said a minute ago, but then how often does that happen when we do these things? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm really pleased. I'm glad you could join me live. Another flower. That. And I'm going to pop this one, pop it out here, I think. Keep that, oh, that leaves come undone. Oh, the glue's still there. It might go down. There we go. It's got it. Put them away. Now what I did ahead of time, and I did it purposely because fussy cutting, you don't want to watch me fussy cut. So I've stamped the word congratulations, and it's come out of our everyday greetings set. So it's quite a large one, but the one in the Happy Hibiscus is quite small, and I just wanted it a bit larger. So I'm going to just pop that up there on dimensionals. I was debating whether to put some backing on it, but I did have a play on my first one and I did not like it. So because I did my first one a bit different to this one, but I decided when I had to go afterwards I didn't like it. So I'm just going to get a little bit from the edge, just cut a little strip, and that's going to be on here. You don't need much. I'm just going to cut this to fit. Put a piece just in there. And then I just want a piece on here. I think that will fit. So who's going away for Christmas or in the new year? We could be going away, we don't know at this stage, but just waiting, because where we go, they're away at the moment, so we may not go, who knows. But I am looking forward to seeing the family though for Christmas. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that up there. And I think, you know, this to me makes it could be a wedding card, it could be graduation card, it could be anything. So I'm going to take some pink dots and I'm just going to pop them in the centre of the pink flowers. There we go. And then I'm just going to take, this is the genial gems, and I'm just going to take these, some green ones. I've already put 3 down, so I need to put 4, because we can't have an odd number, can we? We've got to have an odd number. We can't have an even number. So I'm just going to pop these in place. So there's the front of my card. So I hope that looks really nice. So I've just wanted that little bit of colour in the middle of the flower, and I think that really has helped. And we'll do the inside now. So I've got the same 2 layers that I had for the front, except on this layer I'm going to stamp in the soft sea foam. I did, on my original one, I actually embossed it, but it curled and it was really hard to get it straight, and I thought, I can't do that online. So I've just got, because this one I'm aiming as a wedding card, I'm just going to put very softly, this is only the beginning of a life filled with love. Oh, I know one thing I forgot on the front, which I'll do in a minute, is a little bit of wink. Gotta have a bit. So then I'm going to take this flower. I thought if I put this flower, continue with the same leaf, pop that in there, and then pop that one like so. There we go. I think that I was out of camera. I'm so sorry. I wish the camera would give you a square so you know where you've got to go. So I'm thinking that would look really nice, just like that. Tucked in there, and got some, so I'll layer those down. Pop the leaf in place. And because it's the inside of the card, I'm just going to keep it all flat. Not just too much glue there. So use a bit over here. Put that down there. And then I will take one of the little pink gems and pop that in there. Pop that away. Grab my wink and my bone folder. Splatter a bit of wink just around here. And while I've got it in my hand, I will do the same on the front. But on the front, I'm going to go all over. Because you can never have too much for a wedding card. So now I'll glue this piece in. Tell you what, I'm glad the cricket's on a break, because you would have heard my husband yelling every time something went wrong or they got a wicket. So I don't know if your boys are like that, Lucia, in your household. I'll pop some glue on there. And pop it there. Put these little bits and pieces away because I can make another card. So there's the card. So I think it's, I actually love it. It's quite stunning, yet it's very simple and very easy. So, and then by decorating the inside, you've kept the theme going through from front to back. Now, this is the one I did originally, and as you can see, I used Winker Stella, but it didn't give me the pop that I felt it needed. And there I just put the one flower with a different set of leaves, different type, matching the leaves together. So I did that. I'm actually happier with this one that we've just done together. I just think that little bit of colour allows it to pop, and it is stunning. And being pretty much here, Lucia, 24/7 for cricket. And it's actually 24/7 for sport. So there we go. A great way. As you can see there, I'll put them back into camera view. Sorry. There I've just cut it. There I've actually fussy cut it out, and I think I like the fussy cut look. I think it gives it a more delicate look. So there it is. So this is the, I'll just flip the camera around, so just bear with me as I flip. There we go. Flip the camera around. Yeah, I think the centres make the difference, Lucia. It's just, it just helps it to pop. And the stamens are showing up better. So I do like that. So I'm going to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because I'm going to have a bit of a break. I've got family coming home for Christmas, and things will start over the weekend. So next Monday will be a no. So I'll take a few weeks off. So keep your eye out, because in January I'll be popping back on. I'm not 100% sure. I'm looking at about, I think it's the 13th of January. Just let me have a look on the calendar, because yeah, sort of looking around the 13th of January to come back online. So I just have a few weeks break, get the head spaced. Was getting a little bit burnt out, trying to come up with ideas, and just life in general has kept everybody busy. Thank you very much, Rhonda. I appreciate that. And I hope you have a great Christmas with your family. It's probably in our family, with the children scattered pretty much over the state, it's a great chance to get together and we can see each other and spend some time where no one's, can't stop long because I've got to get back because I've got to go to work or whatever. We've all got a few days off. I know my daughter-in-law, they're coming up. We're all getting together on Boxing Day, and she has to go back to work, working in, I think my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter, they're both back at work because of, they're in the medical field and there's no rest there at all for them. I finished on a high note. Thank you, Miss Kay. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think I was a little bit more organised this time. Sometimes I've come online and I thought, where am I going? Thank you, Cherry, as well. All right, I will say goodbye. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will see you in 2025. Have a great break, everybody. Bye.